me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will no wise cast out.
All right. So did y'all just come to Jesus right now?
Yes, sir.
If you did, like you said you did, you did. So if Jesus don't cast you out, what's he do?
Welcomes you in.
Welcomes you in.
Yeah.
That's what he just did. So 47, same chapter. These are words of Jesus.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that be saved, he which
Believeth, yeah.
believeth on me hath everlasting life.
So you came
All
to
you
him,
gotta do is believe.
and you got everlasting life. Believe in him. Now listen, you got to read this book.
I lift up my head, I sing out a song, I fix my eyes on Jesus, till the things of this earth all pass away. I fix my eyes on Jesus, oh my soul. If you are weary, if there's no light in the darkness you see, there is light. Look at the Savior, and you'll find a life more abundant and free. I lift up my head, sing out a song, I fix my eyes on Jesus, till the things of this earth all pass away. I fix my eyes on Jesus. Take heart, His goodness and mercy overshadow my deepest despair. Through death to life everlasting, Jesus leads on, and we follow him there. Sing it again. Jesus leads on. Jesus leads on, and we follow him there. So I lift up my head, I sing out a song, I fix my eyes on Jesus, till the things of this earth all pass away. I fix my eyes on Jesus. I lift up my head, sing out a song, I fix my eyes on Jesus, till the things of this earth all pass away. I fix my eyes on Jesus. I fix my eyes on Jesus.
We met this guy. He was in Special Forces 58 years ago, and he was in great shape, still 77 years old. But he was saying that he lives up here. He lives from where we was at. He lives another mile up the mountain, up. So you can't reach it unless you got a 4-wheel drive. But he was telling the stories of people out here doing some rescue and some looking for folks and stuff. Said one of the women in the group heard crying, and she followed the sound and found a 3-year-old boy buried right up under to his armpits in mud. He'd been there for 3 days, but he said the mud kept him warm so he didn't freeze to death. But then they got him out, but nobody else was around.
I'm sure these people get nervous when they see a sky like that. It's going to take a long time for them to be comfortable with a storm coming.
The old John from
Old Fort?
no, from that Cherry Creek back. Yes, Old Fort, but it's that church.
Oh yeah, at
He
Cherry
was saying that
Cherry Springs.
Yeah, he was saying that he stepped out on the back of his ridge to cut some trees up around his building. And he said, I've weeded it out there and I've done the work out there for years. He said, and it never was soft. He said, the ground sunk up to my knee. And he got to look and cleared off a little place. He said, that's where it started to have a mudslide. And he said, I need to get out of here because off this ridge. And he said, probably the next good storm we have, I'm probably going to lose that ridge and maybe my building.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's scary.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of these people say these mountains ain't done. First good storm they have, a couple inches of rain, they gonna turn loose. Yeah, these folks say these mountains ain't through, and we've saw it ourselves. Places that you can look and see that the mountain's getting ready to turn loose.
Well, that ground where we were just standing at in those people's yard in front of that little e-house, there were parts of that on the bank there that was so soft.
Yeah.
It's like so soft. And that's scary because that little house is right there on the bank.
And it's right there on that creek. So if that bank gives away and it empties into that creek, well, it's going to stop the flow of that creek, which is going to dam it up, which is going to cause backup, and then it's going to burst, and then it's going to cause flooding.
Yeah, it's awful. It's scary.
Yes. It is. I didn't catch that man's first name in Old Fort, but he was 98 years old, and he's been
Kathy's dad?
yes, and he's been living there his most of his life, if not all of his life. He said, I've seen 4 floods. That was something to talk about. They talk a lot about the one in 77. He didn't mention the year. The other 2 he's talking about. He said, but this one here, he said, they wasn't none of them like this one. He even told his neighbor to come to get him. He said, his neighbor said, you need to come on with us. He's 98 and his wife's 93. And he said, oh, we'll be all right. It's been flooded out here before. And the guy said, get in my truck now. He said, we got in his truck because he seemed like he really meant it. And he said, we started, by the time we got in the truck, the water done crossed over and was coming around the house. And he said, we had to drive through the water to try to get up. And he said, when we got up and looked down, He said water was all over the place. It was even all the way as far as over there. He said it was 8 feet deep, and it was still coming. It just started.
Yeah, so it was like 16 feet in Kathy's house.
Yeah.
From her basement, as far, it filled up the entire basement and then halfway up the walls upstairs.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Yes.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine. It's a good thing he listened, and he wasn't like that man in Chimney Rock.
Yeah.
That didn't listen and they got swept away.
I know.
Hey, today is Friday, the 1st of November, and basically today was just a day we went and dropped off things, dropped off provisions to a church, and checked on some people that we had met and that we had helped before, and just wanted to see how they were doing and take them some supplies that they needed. So I would say it was a good day. The people that we intended to see were there, and we'll be checking on them again in the future, but for now we are headed home, and it is 5:09, about to go through the Asheville area, so we'll probably have some traffic, but I'm really hoping we can find some coffee. And I say that to say you can't find coffee because the water quality here is so bad that they aren't really doing things that require water in most of the places around here. It's a shame for all the coffee lovers around here that are commuting, but oh wow, did you see that? Anyway,